2 months advance. Okay, if it is a fixed amount, you can update the amount over here, like for example 1 lakh. Okay, or else if you want to update based on percentage, you will select option as percentage, and you will specify the percentage, like for example 15 percentage. If you press tab, it will by default update the amount, like for example, so I'm just making round off figure. Okay, let's make 20 percentage. Okay, so I just updated 20 percentage. So on this particular 6 lakhs, 20 percentage, it's calculated as 1 lakh 20. Okay, so once I have updated the percentage, it's calculated in this way. If I am updating manually, so I will select the fixed asset, I mean the type as fixed, and I will update the amount. So these are the two different conceptual. Based on that, we will update the advance amount. Okay, so currently I am updating percentage as 20. So the amount is auto populating over here, and at here I need to select the prepayment category. So at here I'm selecting the prepayment category as different. So at here you will have advanced category. So currently I'm selecting some different category so that I can demonstrate. Okay, we will create another two different categories. One is for advanced, another one is for the this one, and we will see it. Okay, so I will click on save. So once I click on save, a template will be applied. You can see remove prepayment. So at here a template has been applied for the prepayment. Okay, now I will directly go to the invoice tab. Okay, now you can see the prepayment invoice. So if I click on this particular prepayment invoice, the PO invoice will be generated. I mean the advance amount will be generated. So in this particular advance invoice, at here also the same thing. Our invoice number, it's mandatory, and date option is the same. The form look like same as PO invoice, but the difference is this is the advance invoice, that is standard PO invoice. In advance invoice, we don't have the product receipt. That's the difference. Okay, so at here I'm giving okay, so at here I am given the advance number as pre-INV 001. Okay, and I will click on post button. So once I click on post button, so at here what will be my accounting entry. Okay, so at here what will happen, your advance to supplier account will be debited. Okay, and if tax is there, tax will be also debited, and your vendor balance will be credited. So that is the accounting entry at the advance. Okay, I will make that one also so that you can remember. So this is the advance entry. Okay, and the payment entry remains the same, this only. Okay, let me add another one so that invoice with advance. Okay, so I'm just adding another line over here, PO invoice with advance settlement. Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So this is the accounting entry during the PO invoice with advance settlement. So at the time, what will happen? Your previously advance to supplier has been debited. Now it will be credited, and your vendor balance will be debited. So this entry will be reversed during when you are settling the advance amount with the PO invoice. Okay. So this is the accounting entry. So I am just shared around 5 entries. So I will share this particular thing with you in the chart session so that you can remember it, and these entries may definitely ask at the interview time. Okay, so you can remember easily, so I will share it with you. Okay, so far we just created this advance invoice, right? So let me quickly make payment and let me show you how we can do the settlement. Okay, now you can see at here this is my invoice number which is posted. Okay, now again I will go to the accounts payable vendor payment journal. So at here I am navigating with the help of recent vendor payment journal, or also you can navigate from the accounts payable payment vendor payment journal. So let me click new to create new vendor payment journal lines. So let me select GM Infotech, settle transaction. So let me select 1,20,000 and I will click on OK button. Okay, let me select the bank and let me click on post button. So once I click on post, my vendor advance payment will be posted. Okay, so my payment entry will be remain same as my vendor balance will be debited. Okay, vendor balance will be debited and bank will be credited. So there is no change in the payment. Okay, even if it is a advance payment also. Now my payment has been done. You can see my vendor balance is getting debited 1,20,000 and my bank is getting credited. Okay, now let me go back to the same PO. Now I am booking the actual uh, let's imagine I am making 3 months together as a invoice, so that I can settle the invoice and I can show you. So for that I will go to the all purchase order form, accounts payable, purchase order, all purchase order. Okay, so our purchase order number is 151. So there are two different number series, so that was the reason you are able to confuse. So let me select 151. Okay, so already confirm action is done. So let me go back to the receive product receipt. Okay, and let me give PR123, and I'm receiving for 3 months. Let's imagine 3 months. Okay, and I have clicked on OK.